Hello all and welcome to What's on the Shelf. I'm your host Jen, and today we're having fun unboxing Kickstarter stuff. If you haven't seen the pictures on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, go check those out. It's a huge pile of stuff. Oop, I thought something was muted and it wasn't clearly. Now it's muted properly. So yes, making sure my sound works. Clearly it is. So, yes, Kickstarter. And I'm having trouble with my cameras this morning. So bear with me. There we go. We're just gonna quickly do another thing there. Alright, hopefully that fixes the problem. Waiting for film to catch up. There we go. Alright, let's start again. Welcome, I'm Jen. Welcome to What's on the Shelf. Today, as you can tell from the background, we were doing an unboxing of X-Men United. This is the second installment of the Marvel United series. I kickstarted that one as well. I have all of it. It's a large game with a lot of content, so there's definitely a lot going on. I love the miniatures in this game. The last set was very well done. This one I hope is even better, because I will be painting them in the near future. I'm going to try and start doing a thing on Thursday mornings where I'm actually up and painting at a decent hour. I might stream it, I might not. We'll see. It's still an ongoing thing for me. So, let's just get down to it and start unboxing this stuff, because there's quite a lot and I might not get through all of it today. Excuse for the look, I am battling seasonal allergies, so I am all inflamed. So, yeah, let's get down to it and see what's in this lovely box. So this is the base core box of the game. So, just to give you a little view on the back. It's very chibified, the characters I find for X-Men, which I love. I love chibifying characters. So we'll definitely get down and see what we've got here. Yes, my nails are long enough to actually open the plastic now. So let's see what we've got in the box. The first box here. I'm going to put that there. So we've got some free gift stuff. If this is the rule book in English. Let's see what we've got. I'm actually going to change over to the bigger screen because I think this deserves a bigger view. Just trying to get a little bit more stuff there. Actually, we'll go back to the other screen. Get better. Alright. So you've got this here. Rule book looks good. It's not too long, the rule book. And there's also a PDF version of the book that you can grab. Beast looks amazing. Juggernaut looks like it's going to be a beast to try and fight. I have two versions of Storm. There's this version and then a teeny tiny box version. This one here. Which looks really cool. Let's see what else we've got here. Mystique. We've got Versa X, Magneto. So it's about 16 pages long in total for the rule book. Then we've got a whole bunch of stuff to punch out. Only two things to punch out. That's not too bad. Ooh, that's an interesting way to lay out the miniatures in this. So there is a container holding everything in place. It's a nice little container. So shall we start with the miniatures or should we go to the plastic? I think we'll do the cardboard first. So these here, it's really cool because they've got like a nice layout. There's a little metal cube here. Although the quality of the cube isn't that great, it's actually dinged up pretty badly. So these are different locations that you can play in the game. So depending on your heroes there, you can do certain things. There's end turn effects at the bottom of each one. And I think I'm repeating. No, almost. There we go. So that's all those ones. You also have another set of things here. We also have cards. So this looks like, this is the villain dashboard. So you've got Magneto, Mystique, Juggernaut, Sabretooth. And then we also have our cards. Let's see, is there a rip tie on this? It looks like there should be, but it didn't look like it cut properly. That is very odd. There we go. Put the plastic over here for now. So you've got different decks for different characters. So you've got Wolverine, Storm, Professor X, Mystique, Magneto, Jean Grey, Cyclops, trying to remember all the X-Men names, and Beast. So each character has their own stuff that they can do during a turn. Depending on the icons on the bottom or the text, you'll be able to do different things. And I believe the other set of cards is the monster or the villains deck. And there we go. So we've got villain stuff and threats. We've got Mystique's deck. We've got Juggernaut's deck. We've got Sabretooth's deck. Oh, and then we have supervillain cards, which trigger more chaos in the game. We won't go through all of those. Then you have superhero cards, which end up giving your heroes certain abilities. And then you have challenge cards, just to give you a little bit of a look-see here. And then there's different ones at the end to help you out. I think I'm going to put that in the middle. Now, one of the big things for this is the miniatures. Actually, I'm going to put that back in the middle because I'm going to put all the tokens in the middle. So let's see, we've got Mystique here. See if I can get a good view of her. Let's see if I can fix the focus. All right. There we go. That gives you a better view. So that's Mystique's. And it's really nice because on the bottom they have numbers and they actually correspond to the spot that they sit in the box. So we've got Magneto, which again looks amazing. He's a chunky piece too. I can't wait to paint these. So I think the purple ones are heroes and villains, and the red are just villains. So this is Sabretooth. the details on the face is a little bit underwhelming, and there's discoloration in the actual printing too. We've got Juggernaut. And then we go to our heroes. So this is Storm. There we go. We've got Wolverine. Cyborg. His miniature came out pretty well. Like, it's pretty well defined. You've got Beast, who's looking like a beast. You've got Jean Grey, looking all epic. She's definitely going to be one of the favorite ones for me. She was one of my favorite characters in X-Men, the animated TV show. And then you've got Professor X, all decked out and ready to go. And that's all the miniatures. Oh, yeah, I did show Storm, didn't I? Yes, I did. So that's all that in there. I am very surprised that this didn't come with a board of some kind. Ooh. I think I muted my sound. How did I do that? Oh, there we go. It's just really soft. I hadn't realized it was that low. All right. I had a panic moment there. I'm like, where's my music? There is no playboard in this one, which I find very odd. I do have the playmat from the original X-Men, original Marvel United, but I actually ordered the X-Men United one, and I didn't receive it, so I will be reaching out to Cool Mini or Not, or CMON, as they prefer to be called nowadays. So let's see how well these pop out. Ooh, not bad at all. Again, there's certain things in the box I wasn't impressed with. The little cube they give you, the silver cube here, like, what is this? It's not even properly coated. And for the price of the game, especially if you're getting the Kickstarter, the Uncanny Pledge, which is what I purchased, you would figure that some of the components would be a little bit better. Now, I also, because I'm an avid person that likes to have plastic tokens on the table, I picked up the plastic tokens for this game. So maybe there's going to be a replacement piece for that particular defect piece. But again, for the price of the game, price of the miniatures and everything, you'd figure that Cool Mini would definitely make sure that the quality control was a little bit better. I know we've been stuck in a pandemic and it hasn't been easy to do that kind of checking. But again, it's one of these things that should be done. That's all that completed. Now we've got this one here. All our villains and heroes. This pops out very nicely as well. Like to the point where some of these are starting to pop up just from me holding the side. I hope you are enjoying the music. You can find the link in the chat or in the information later on. So far, we're not having any issues with the cameras again, which is good. So, we do have quite a lot of content for this game because I went with the Uncanny Pledge because I wanted all of it. I wanted all the figurines. And with the Kickstarter, you also get Kickstarter exclusives, which Cool Mini does a lot with, and a lot of people disagree with. But for me, I get it. It's an incentive to purchase the game. Here you go, on the Kickstarter. Because if you're going to try and find those characters at a later date and time, it is super hard. I've tried to find characters for Arcadia Quest for Cool Mini or not. Can't find them anywhere. Like, I've only ever found them at conventions. And even at that, that was very hard to find. So we'll put that one first, it seems. And then that on top. And then this on top. And then the plastic goes over everything nice and tight to keep everything together. And everything fits very nicely back into the box. Again, I'm surprised there's no player board in this version of the game. But I'm guessing they're assuming that you have the original game, or you're just going to set it up on your table. Alright. So that was the base box for X-Men Marvel United. And like I said, we've got quite a lot going on here. So next, I figured we'd go straight into what everyone really wants to see. The big boy. Oh my god. It's huge. It is honka huge. So this is the Kickstarter exclusive content. So this is all the miniatures extra that was put into this. So we're going to get down to it and see what we've got here. So I don't know if they say how many miniatures are in here. Doesn't look like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57 miniatures, it seems. Yes, 57 miniatures. I could have just read the box, but it was funner counting them. So we've got villains, we've got the anti-heroes slash guys that become good guys at some point, and we have a whole bunch of heroes. And there's 2 Dark Phoenixes. I can't wait. Ugh. So, again, this is a huge, heavy box. So, let's see. I'm gonna have trouble pulling the box. Nope. It's a box within a box. So this is... oh. See storage guide at back. Okay, so there's 3 trays in here with miniatures. It gives you a layout of all the information. So we're just going to move this off to the side real quick. Because we want to see the miniatures first. So this, again, is the Kickstarter exclusive miniatures. So I'm just going to keep them in order so we don't have an issue later on. But, oh, they look so good. I am not going to be able to name all these characters, so please forgive me. It's still focusing on the other side. Come on, focus on my hand. Let's see if I do it this way. No, it's still focusing on the background. These look really well done. I can show them off at a distance and pull them out one by one. Oh! There's so... the texture on the back of that one, just amazing. I will take close-up pictures of before and after pictures of stuff that I'm painting. Oh, he looks so creepy looking. He's chunky boy too. Samurai! Does it say what character it is? It does not. It just gives you the number that is associated with that miniature. And he was facing this way. Some of these are going to be so cool to paint. I cannot wait. So, if I put them over this way, do you see them a little bit better? I could try and zoom. Give you a better view. Let's see. Oh, that's much better. There we go. Give you a little turnaround like this, so you can see the back and the front of the miniatures. Oh, that one's a big one too. Jeez. I like the effect of the fire, but I'm wondering how that's gonna look when I paint it. If I should leave that alone as is and just do like a wash to make it stand out more, we'll have to see. It's a toad! Look at the tongue! Oh, and he's standing on top of the sign for the school. Wow. Look at the tongue. He's a chunky one. Whew. I'm gonna have to go and base coat all of these as well. That one's as big as my hand. Like, in comparison, let's see, can I do a comparison shot? Comparison of size, like, wow. Let's see. This one too is huge. Wow. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, this one. This is Dark Phoenix, and just... oh, I love the detail in the fire, because you can see the fire, like the bird on the flame as well. I'm just going to zoom out just a little. There you go, that's better. Sorry, this is the first time I'm doing an unboxing with such heavy miniature content. So they will be playing around. So this is tier 1 that I'm going to put over here. So I remember to put it back on top of the other stuff. So this has a little plastic on top of it. And now we get into like the anti-heroes. So cool. Just so cool. Oh, just amazing. I think this is ice. Again, some of them look so cool. And they're going to be so much fun. Holy crap, this person is just all swords. All swords and spiky. Like, it's hard to tell where she's supposed to be positioned. There we go. The weapon on this one is a little bit bent, but that can be fixed really easily. And then we've got some more heroes here. It's just really cool. Oh, this one's nifty looking. With the bow going on. I'm not sure who that is. A lot of these characters I am unsure of because I believe some of them are directly from the comics and were never seen during the animated series. But I will definitely have to look into it. This one, I'm worried about the headpiece because it's very fragile. I'm assuming this guy can clone himself because there's 2 of them, which is kind of nifty. And will be a unique challenge to paint. There we go. This one too is a big one. Let's see. Someone with bombs. Or is it fire? Oh, fire it looks like. Again, all of these characters look amazing, and they're all going to have their own character decks and stuff like that. Oh, that's underneath. So this is... I'm not sure who this is, but they're using some kind of fire. Some more knives. It would be really cool if they could cross-play between Arcadia Quest and this, but I highly doubt it. The miniatures are going to be so much fun to paint. I can't wait. This looks like a female version of Wolverine. Of course, I probably have someone in the audience yelling at me going, "That's not correct!" But that's fine. Let's put these back proper. Because we're going to close that up. So that's the plastic for this here. Everything closes up nicely. And we're on to the last set of miniatures from the Kickstarter exclusive stuff. So we've got Cat going through a wall, which is pretty nifty. Like, it's pretty cool. You got a little dragon dude breathing some fires. He's very interesting to hold. I hope these are coming out decently clear. There we go. Ooh, more fire. More fire. I am not sure what I'm looking at. He looks like the X-Men's version of Slimer. He's a paparazzi. Some bullets. This looks like someone throwing ice because of the way the miniature is placed. I don't think that's Dr. Doom. It might be. I might be correct on that assumption. We've got some guys shooting lightning. I know this is one of the main guys as well. It looks like there should have been something here. Or it might be part of the setup. This guy looks very complicated with all the technology. Who's this? We got some more fire. I wish they had like name tags or something underneath. Someone throwing like shooting guns. so cute. She's got wings. That one's going to be interesting to paint. I normally, when I paint, I try and go off of the artwork that is given from, like, the collection or from the card. Just because I try to match it as much as possible. Oh, this guy's huge and furry. He's going to be fun to paint, too. This guy's just juggling himself all over the place. I'm not sure who this person is. And then we've got our last here on the box. Not sure if those are wings or hair or both. Looks like both. So that's all the miniatures in this box. We're going to make sure that we put this all in the same way that it's supposed to be in. So again, it looks like there's 2 miniatures missing there. But it might just be the way that this one sits in. Which doesn't make sense, but I will have to look into it and see if there's miniatures missing in this. Because that would be very sad. I mean, that cool mini let me down twice. Alright, so these should all fit nicely. That's all the tiers. Well, I can double check the box. Okay. Ah, that makes sense. Hold on. So because of the way that they manufactured things, there's actually space automatically made for the 2 heroes that you get separately. So let's open up those guys and add them to the box so we don't lose them. There we go. So we've got Old Man Logan. So he comes in his own little packaging to start with. But we're going to add him, I believe it was that, probably that one. And we'll add his cards to the set. Of cards that are in this one. Okay, so all the names are on the box of the Kickstarter exclusive stuff. So this one is Storm, a Mohawk version. Let's see here. So she has her cards and her miniature. Oops. Her miniature decided to take a leap of faith. So that's her miniature. And she should fit nicely right there, which she does. So we'll add those cards to the rest of the stuff. This one we'll put over here. This one we'll put over here. So, should be all set to just come down and put this over this. And make sure that this closes properly. It should fit everything back in the box the way it was previously. There we go. Everything fits back into the box just nicely. And this will still fit into the other box. So let's zoom out again. There we go. So that's all the miniatures in this box. let's go back to the deep box. So we've got cards, which I'm not going to unpack these cards because they're all going to be the same situation where it's individual cards for each of the things. But all the cards should be there, packaged, set up. You've got the villain boards here. So there's a triple threat. Ooh, that's an interesting one for her board. Silver Samurai. Shadow King. Again, looks very interesting, and they have their special abilities on the other side as well. Ooh. This is a super villain. Super villain. Super villain. Wow. Like I said, a lot of content. Oh, I missed one. So it should be lots of stuff you can do with this. There's also tokens to pop out, but I'm going to leave them in the container the way they are. Since there doesn't seem to be like a particular tier. Huh. Is it damaged? No. There we go. Since there's nothing special in particular about the tokens, they're meant to be for the other ones in this box. I'm going to leave them as is for now. From what I can see, it looks like it'll pop out very nicely though. So that's everything in this box. We're also going to add these here. Just so that they're not in the way. We're going to pop this back in here. So that's everything in the Kickstarter exclusive box, which comes with 57 different heroes, plus the 2 additional ones that you get that are Kickstarter exclusives. There we go. There we go. Alright. So, we're going to put this one back over there because that's heavy and I don't want to drop it. Now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different boxes we could potentially open up. I'm going to stream until 11, so let's see how many boxes we can get through. So, let's start with X-Men, the blue team. So, in this one, you get the heroes here, including the rest of this stuff. You can mix and match with the original game or the base game from Marvel United, the X-Men United. So let's see. 2 of my favorite characters are in this box. Rogue and Gambit. So they're definitely on my list of things to have to paint. Sorry for the adjustments, just trying to make sure I got the best possible view for you guys. So these are mini expansions for the game. You do not need them to play the game, but they're nice to have. These come with their own set of rules depending on the heroes. There's also blue and gold plastic rings. You've got the scenario information as well. We've got some tokens, one little tab of tokens. You've got locations. So again, you can add these locations to the base game and see what ends up happening. So we've got 1 location, 2, 3, 4. 4 different locations for this box. We've got the main villain for this box, along with additional stuff for Team Blue and Gold. I do have Team Gold here somewhere in the pile. And then we've got the miniatures. So you've got the little tokens here. I'm actually going to add the tokens that are here into that section real quick, because I think that's probably going to be the best to do. And these seem to just fit in there nicely. There we go. Pop these right in here. They're all going to get mixed up anyways. I'm not too worried about it. Oop. One's trying to run away in the miniature box with the minis. So this one is Team Blue box. There is a gold team as well. So there we go. That's all their little tokens. All the tokens are done. Let's see what else we've got. So we've got our miniatures. Should we... Yeah, I'll zoom in again. I want to try and give you guys the best view of the miniatures possible. So this is Gambit. He's looking all suave, throwing out those cards. And then you've got Rogue being her kick-ass self. In all honesty, I preferred her in the animated series versus the movie franchise, just because she had so much more substance in the cartoon. Not that the actress portrayed her bad or anything, I think it was more writing based. There we go. Oh, she looks really badass. Oh, so cool. And then we have our big bad of the box in all his glory. And we also have the usual cards that come with it. We'll leave it all sealed together. Put that just in here. Put this on top. So these should go under. This will go over. And that's everything in this box. There we go. So again, this was X-Men United Blue Team. So let me see, can I pull out the gold team without any issues? Looks like it. So here's X-Men United Gold Team. So we get a variety of different characters in this box again. So we're going to go straight on into it and get into the box. And there we go. Everything's out. Hello viewers, I hope you're enjoying with the chill music and the unboxing. So this again is the gold team. So it seems like we have a very similar style of manual. Opens up to give you all the basic information you need about this box. We've got another set of tokens. We have some more locations. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 locations. We also have our villain board with his abilities, and Team Blue and Team Gold. Let's get down to it. So right here, we've got their set of cards. Not going to unpackage that for this time around. We've got more of the little tokens to put on the bottom. Let's see. I didn't try with the other ones, but no, they fit in pretty easy. It's just a snap in. So not too much problems putting them on or taking them off. There might be some difficulties if you paint the base, and the base is a little bit thicker than it was originally because of the paint job, but I mean, that's nothing a little bit of paint thinner won't handle. We'll pop out these guys here to add to that section. That's completed. Let's get to the minis. Let's zoom back in. So this guy, I think this is Hawk, if I remember correctly. Oh, we need to zoom out just a tad. There we go. So very nicely done. Oof. All the minis. This one looks like he's gonna be a troublemaker. There we go. Oh, he's cool. I have no idea how I'm going to paint this one. I think I will just do some kind of shading just because of the way he's completely see-through. So I want to better define like the aspects of the miniature, but I don't want to get rid of the way that the miniature looks at the base. And then we have the villain of the box. There we go. And that's everything that's inside this box. So we're going to just add that there. Get this here. Oh. Something doesn't fit there. Oh no. Did I do something wrong with how I placed them? I don't think so. Mm-hmm. Ah, that's why. He was a little bit off angled. There we go. Put these guys down. The locations on top. And everything else fits nicely back into the box. Will I be separating the boxes and just making one big kit? Most likely. I've done it for Arcadia Quest. I got a big tackle box so I can put all the miniatures together. And went from there. Whoop. So that's box number 2. Now, I think, let's go with, oh, I think this is definitely one people want to see. Deadpool. In this box, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figurines. And I think they have a bunch of different, it's Deadpool, so there's going to be fun stuff going on there. Fun antics. So let's see what's in the box. I will be trying to play this next week at some point because it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. There we go. It's even got more, you've got to break the third wall with Deadpool, of course. It's only 2 pages, it seems, for the rule regulations. What does this say? Special setup. Mission cards are not used in this game. Keep count of the number of rescued and defeated. You will need these for your final score. When you choose locations during setup, any locations whose end turn effect would allow heroes to draw cards is not allowed. Yes, that's kind of cheating. Got a problem with that? So it's a Deadpool game at that point. You've got the plastics. So you've got Deadpool's apartment as a location. At the end of turn, if there's nothing other than your heroes here, you may relax with your feet on the couch. Draw 2 cards. That's really cute. We've got the villain for this one. Bob, Agent of Hydra, is the bad guy's name. We've got, of course, the deck of cards. And then we've got our heroes. So you've got I think it's Deathstroke. Just a little bit out more. Deathstroke. What? How? I don't even. I don't even. I will have to look at that. I think that's Bob. Are they all Deadpools? Okay, maybe, yeah, it looks like they're all, how? Okay, so there's Deadpool, Deadpool, Lady Deadpool, and then Deadpool. Okay, so it's literally a box of just Deadpool. So you've got Deadpool, yet again, with a big ass gun. You have Lady Deadpool, which she's looking all epic with her swords. And then you've got Deadpool with, looks like it has the same defect. The little shiny cube has the same defect on the corners. And then you have other Deadpool, which I love the fact that they emphasize the butt. And this simply goes back into his hand so he can hold it. And that's everything in this box. It looks quite interesting, especially with the fact that there's like a special ruling of you don't get to draw cards. So I'll definitely have to read the rules on this one to see how this one plays, because it definitely changes the rules of the game. And everything fits nicely back in the box. So we're going to head on to the next one. How are we doing on time? It's just going on 11. So let's hit up Fantastic Four Land. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 miniatures in this one. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. I hope you are relaxing and enjoying the chill music as we unbox. Here we go. Here we go. So this is the X-Men United Fantastic Four. So they weren't originally part of the first game. I don't know why. Because I guess they're technically X-Men because they're mutated. This comes with some tokens as well. We've got some locations we can pull up. So 1, 2, 3, 4 locations in this box. We've got Dr. Doom as our villain for the box, as well as Super Skull with their information there. They're both can be super villains as well. Ooh. So they have a different deck in here, it seems. So we're going to pop that open first. Come on, cards. I have a little tool here that I can use just to pierce the plastic because it's being difficult things. All right. So, I think it's just the card was different. It had a Fantastic Four logo. So you've got starting hand for the Silver Surfers and a bunch of other things. Torch, Invisible Girl, and the Stretchy Dude. I forget their names horribly. And then you've got the threat deck and the villain deck. So I thought it was a little different. It's not really. It's just the card is set up differently. We're also going to pop these in here. So these are a new token that we haven't seen before. If I were to do a tackle box for all of these, I would definitely Ziploc all of the expansions pieces together for each one so that they don't get all mixed up and lost. So let's zoom. So we've got Mr. Fantastic. Looking fantastic and stretchy. Oh, that's an interesting way to do that. Ooh. So she's just starting to go invisible on her miniature. That is really cool. You've got Living Torch, who's just flaming. I think, again, this is another one where I will most likely go and just do a wash on it to give it some more color than actually painting the whole thing. You've got the Thing. Again, I'm trying to remember all the characters' names. Silver Surfer, which I'm not impressed with the silver. It looks cheap, to be honest. I could probably paint it a better silver, which I will most likely do. Like, there's no defects. Well, there's a little bit of defects at the bottom. But again, it's one of these things where, like, you're mass producing miniatures, so again, not super impressed. We've got Dr. Doom, who is our anti-hero, I'm assuming. Because he can be good, he could be bad, he could be helping the team. And then, ooh, this one's doing all four things at once. He's on fire, going invisible, stretching, and is the Thing. That's going to be an interesting to paint. Well, that's everything in this box. Goes this way, I believe. Yes. Because there's only 3 at the bottom, Jen. You got it. Put those there and the locations there. And that is... Whoop, whoop. That is everything inside the box for this one. So this is Cool Mini or Not and Spin Master Games. Next, which one shall we do? We're going to do X-Men X-Force as the next one. Everyone can still hear me well, I hope. Let's keep going. So on this one, we've got 5 different things here, miniatures to work with. I can't wait to get painting. I think I will dedicate my Thursday mornings, if I don't need to do anything precedent in the house or around the studio, to painting. I miss painting. It's a very relaxing hobby for me, and it'd be fun to do something like this where I'm talking to an audience and just having fun painting. I might do the base coating before I stream. So we've got the manuals here. It's just a 2-page. So we've got Cable, Domino, Shatterstar, Cannonball, and Strife, I believe is how you pronounce the villain's name. Should have been looking at all the heroes like that in the last couple of sets. Alright, so we got locations. We've got 1 location, 2 location, 3 location, 4 location. We've got our villain for the game. We have the set of cards. And then we get to the fun part, zooming in. So we'll start with this miniature here. Oh, I got some plastic. Oh, we need to zoom out just a little bit. There we go. So give you a complete turn of the miniature. And then our next one up. So cool looking, so cool. I believe this is cable. Give you a nice view of everything there. And some more miniatures. So I don't know in total how many miniatures were in this, but there's a lot. And then we have our villain. And there we go. We'll zoom back out. And add everything back in. So we have the hero card, the villain, locations, and then the box to close it all up. Oh, there we go. This one goes this way. And then that goes there. And the box is closed. So again, that was X-Men United X-Force. Let's see. Oh, this one's heavy. Oh, that's dashboards. We want to stick with the miniatures first. So this is more of the classic heroes, from what I can tell. This is X-Men First Class. So let's get down to it and open up the box. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 heroes here. And you have Angel, Marvel Girl, Cyclops, Iceman, Beast, before he was Beast, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver. So let's get down and open the box. Come on, dig out of the plastic. There we go. Here. So inside the box, let's see what we've got. We've got the manual. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to skip the song. There we go. So we've got the manual. We've got information on all the characters there. Then we've got alternate end of turn card, danger room. We've got locations, which seem to have jumped in the box. We've got first location, second location, third location. Over there. We've got some little tokens we can pop out. Really easy. And then we have our villains, which it's a 2-for-1 special. So from here, let's take a little zoom in. So we've got Jane. Or no, it's a Marvel Girl, I think. We've got Cyclops coming back for a second time. We've got Iceman at a younger age. We've got Angel. Give you a look at both sides there. And then we have Beast before he was Beast. And then we've got our villains, which is Quicksilver. And Scarlet Witch. Which again, she looks like she's a villain, but in all honesty, I think she's a good guy. There is some breakage in the box, which is a little concerning. Nothing seems to be damaged, and there's little 2 decks here. So I'm not too worried about that. If I was purchasing this, like, it's pretty damaged. Like, I'm not sure how well defined you can see it, but it's cracked all here. But stuff happens. We're going to put these tokens here. Again, I will most likely remove everything from the boxes just because storage space for one. It's always nice to keep all that stuff in the same spots, but sometimes it's just not possible either. So we're going to add these back in here. Does this fit here? It does, so we'll leave that there. There we go. Were the hero... Oh, no, I think those are supposed to be outside too. Yeah, these are supposed to be here. There we go, and that's everything in this box. I think this was the first box that I saw some kind of damage to the internal tray. I will follow up with CMON, of course. Alright, next. Oh, come here. We've got the Horsemen of the Apocalypse miniatures. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. There's Apocalypse, Famine, War, Pestilence, and Death. These are all villains. So this probably will change your base gameplay, just like how Deadpool changed your base play. I am going to have to do recycling at some point. So there we go. We've got our villain, our information of how these guys work. Just like with the Deadpool, there are special setup rules, and they'll explain all that information here as well. We've got our location cards, which is 1 and 2. And then we have our big bad, the Apocalypse, with his information. This one has a red cube. And then we also have our hero cards, or the villain cards in this case. Let's zoom in real quick to get you a better view of those miniatures. So this is Apocalypse. He's quite big. He's very chunky. Then you have Death, which gorgeous miniature. Like, really well done. The wing detail is just gorgeous. Next we have, I believe this was I'm not sure. But it's one of the 4 horsemen. Death was easy to dictate because, like, he's a huge angel of death. These guys don't have really any kind of symbol on them stating stating what exactly they are. But they are super cool looking, and they are nice and chunky. Like, they're going to be a lot of fun to paint. And that's everything inside the box. So you should be able to just slide these in again. Should be this way. Put that there with these on top. And that's everything in the box. Why am I having trouble? There we go. And that's everything in the box. So that's another box down. So we've gone through 8 boxes so far, including the core set. Oh, 9 boxes, because we went through the Kickstarter exclusive heroes as well. So we've got 2 more boxes to go through. So here we have Phoenix 5, which looks really interesting. So you've got Hope Summer, Colossus, Cyborg, Magi, Emma Frost, and Nora. I would have... Oh, okay. So these guys, as each of the Phoenix 5 fall, the Phoenix forces rises even stronger. So this is again another one which will probably have special rules. So it should be interesting to see how that affects the game. Let's see here. That's all plastic. So we've got our rule book with all the additional information. We've got like mini villain boards, since they all work together. Emma Frost, Colossus, Magi. She looks cool. Oh, and you do have one hero in this box. Nomar. Looks like Summer Hope is the hero of this box. I know this pile keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's not getting any taller than that. So again, we have a deck full of fun stuff, and we'll get down to the zooming in to give you a better look at the minis. So this one should be Emma Frost. Oh, hold on. Focus. There we go. That's better. Emma Frost. Cyclops, the bad version of Cyclops. See, it says Phoenix 5, but Phoenix isn't in the box. I might just not know the lore properly. That's Colossus. Magi. Looking all epic with her sword. Epic with her sword. We did not see Aquaman in this set either, but there's definitely some characters from the Aquaman. But I think Aquaman isn't Marvel, it's DC, isn't it? So maybe I'm remembering the heroes wrong. And then we've got, this was Hope Summer, who is battling the Phoenix 5, it seems. There we go. And that's everything in this box. There we go. We'll zoom back out. There we go. So next up, we have our second to last box, which is something Ben was saying will be very interesting to see. Ben is a colleague of mine who also went all in for this set. So, we have X-Men United, Days of Future Past, which I'm not sure how big of a difference this is going to be, but it should be interesting. So, let's see. Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3 Sentinels, Logan, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce his name properly. So in this game, we get, I think, 3 versions of Logan. We get Old Man Logan, Logan, and then Wolverine. If I'm remembering correctly. So in this box, we've got the rule book, which is about 4 pages long. We've got some tokens to pop out. Popped out really nicely. We have specialty rules. Oh, it's already damaged. Again, I'm very disappointed in the quality control of this Kickstarter so far. With the additional information, special rules, and so on. Holy crap, they're huge. So we've got the starter deck is in the plastic for Logan. Oh my god. At least they have markings on them that say how much. So just it's the length of my hand. Like they're huge. Like side by side comparison, these guys are gonna kick the X-Men asses. Like just wow. And there's 3 of these big mother truckers. So you got 1. This is number 3. And that's number 2. Woo! Oh no! His arm came off. Like, I literally lifted him out of the box and his arm came off. That is very disappointing. It looks like there's manufacturing problems with the arm itself. And I don't think a simple glue job will fix it. Another thing to email Cool Mini about. That is sad. But that is number 2 as well. So I will keep them in the box. Also, there's damage in the actual box here too. Very disappointing. You also get this guy here. I'll do a little zoom in. So you get this guy here. Along with Logan. The little tokens can go straight in here. And again, these guys are huge. The only one that had a problem with the arm was the number 2. So, and it's clearly damaged. Like it wasn't from delivery. It was made like that. So I will definitely reach out to Cool Mini or not about that. Put the special rules here. And that's everything inside that box. Just a little zoom up there. There we go. So, again, we've got 2 boxes that were damaged. This one actually had a miniature that was damaged in it, which, unfortunately, that sucks. I will reach out to Cool Mini or not and see if they will send me a replacement. Because, again, I want my minis to be completely done. I want to be able to paint them and enjoy the game as well. So, we'll put that one off to the side. as something to look at. Then I have several other things that I purchased so that I had everything. Because I wanted to make sure I had the cool dashboards. So I got the dashboards for the X-Men United. I also got the classic dashboards because I didn't have them already, which is the original Marvel United. I have Marvel United plastic tokens, which I believe is good for both versions of the game. And then I also have cardboard location cards. So I'll go through these. I still have time, so I'll go through these and see how they look real quick. Sorry, I just have something in my eye. Trying not to rub my eyes because of my allergies. I'm just trying to get the thing that went in. There we go. So we'll start off with the villain dashboards. So this is the cardboard versions of those. Which means they'll be more durable and etc. And this should be everything from this set. So it seems like it just has a lid at the top, or a lip at the top. Oh, wow. Okay, it's just really condensed cardboard. There we go. So I'll put that off to the side. So it's a lot of popping out. So it's literally like all the things that you would have gotten, but it's in cardboard so that it's more durable and so on. I'm not going to start popping these out because I don't know how I'm going to store them yet. So I'm actually going to put them back in the box. But just to give you a preview, it is hard cardboard for this set. I hope they can all fit back in. Try and do a couple at a time. There we go. Emma Frost. Come on, work with me here. Alright. So everything should, in theory, fit back in, yes. Oop, and I just ripped that box. It is heavy, I will give that. And again, this box will probably get recycled anyways because the pieces for this will be going into other ones, so I'm not too worried about that tear. So we know what that one is. Let's see what the plastic tokens look like. So again, I'm a huge fan of plastic tokens because they just last longer than the regular tokens. There we go. And it should be everything you need for this set. I'm wondering if it's just one big bag. Oh, okay, it comes with a nice tray and everything. Oh, they're nice. They're really nicely done. And it tells you on the back how many you should have. So there should be 258 tokens. Looks pretty accurate because it's got tokens from each of the sections. And they're numbered. So there's one of both of those. 2 times number 2. 3 times number 5. 3 times number 5 again. This one's a 3, so 2 number 3s and 2 number 3s here too. Yeah, everything's there. Looks like it. Very cool. I would probably keep the tray. Make sure everything stays in their sections in the tray so this goes in proper. There we go. Yeah, come on. And then we have the classic villain boards, which I already had. I also have the cardboard location cards, which again, I will not open up right now because I don't know how I'm going to be storing it, so I'll wait. But overall, very impressive Kickstarter. The only thing I'm a little upset about, again, is one of the main things I was looking forward to was the Sentinels, and the second Sentinel was broken. Oop. I can move again because the boxes are out of the way. The second Sentinel was broken. 2 of the boxes were damaged internally with the shelving units or the box units. The other thing too was I didn't get my playmat, which I confirmed. I checked on Kickstarter that I did ordered it. So yeah, just overall, there's like, if I was giving this Kickstarter from start to completion, the quality of control and everything, I'd probably give it a 7. Because the same thing, I had issues where I had moved and it was past the due date for locking in when you could change your date, but due to the circumstances, I was hoping they could do something. They told me to reach out to the distributor who was dealing with it. I did. They didn't change it. I never got a call back, and I called several times. Like, it was, as soon as I got a shipping notice for this game, I went into hyperdrive to try and fix the address, and nothing happened of it. I had to go pick it up at another location that I didn't want to go to. Either way, that's the Kickstarter. That's everything from the Uncanny Pledge plus the additional stuff. And if you're interested in seeing gameplay, we should have some stuff coming up with reviews on this as well. So stay tuned. We will be back Friday with our usual RPG Fridays, so catch us then. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. You're almost to the weekend. Take a deep breath, enjoy your day, and we'll catch you all later at the shelf or at the table. Have a good day. Bye, all.